Alright guys, in this video we're going to focus on the construction of sample spaces. And I'm going to do questions 2 and 3 in this next video. We looked at sample spaces when we were focusing on the introduction to probability, which is chapter 10, section 1. Hopefully you watched those lectures because those lectures will be the foundation for other lectures to come. Now, the first one is pretty straightforward. The second one can be a little bit more in-depth. A bag has 6 balls labeled A, B, C, D, E, and F. One ball will be randomly picked, and its letter will be recorded as the outcome. Give the sample space describing all possible outcomes, then give all the outcomes for the event chosen from the letter A to D. Okay. The sample space is the set of all outcomes when you're doing a probability experiment. So capital S for my sample space. And the sample space will be all 6 balls labeled A, B, C, D, E, and F. Similar to when we had the sample space for rolling a single 6-sided die. The event is the subset of the sample space. The event says choosing a letter from A to D. Well, if I'm choosing a letter from A to D, that's going to be A, B, C, and D. So in set notation, A, B, C, and D. And that is the answer to number 2. And that is how you will approach number 2. We're now going to move on to number 3. And if you want to see some more examples of sample spaces, you can look at the Exam 2 review sheet. Number 3 says, a box with 3 cards numbered 1, 2, and 3. Well, a box has 3 cards numbered 1, 2, and 3. And a bag has 3 balls labeled A, B, and C. Goran will randomly pick a card from the box and record the number chosen. Then he'll randomly pick a ball from the bag and record the letter chosen. Give the sample space describing all possible outcomes. Then give all of the events for the event containing the letter chosen is C. So, 3 cards numbered 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to draw my cards out. 1, 2, and 3. Then 3 balls labeled A, B, and C. Now he's picking a card first, and then he's writing down the number, and then he'll choose a ball and record the letter chosen. We want to find the sample space, which is all possible outcomes for a probability experiment. Now, you have 3 cards. The cards come first and the ball second. Suppose he picks the first card. If he picks the first card, he can then choose to pick the first ball. So that's going to be card 1, ball A. We're going to write that as 1A. Goran has a possibility of choosing the second ball after picking the first card. First card and second ball. That's going to be the option of 1B. The first card could be chosen, and then the third ball can be selected. That's going to be 1C. Now, there's a possibility where Goran can pick card 2, but then select ball A. That's going to be 2A. The second card could be chosen, and the second ball can be chosen. Card 2, ball B. And then we can have an option where the second card is chosen, and ball C is then chosen after that. 2C. I hope you guys are catching on to the pattern on how to create this sample space. Then we can have card 3 and ball A, card 3 and ball B, card 3, and ball C. That is the sample space for this probability experiment. Hope you guys are following along and understanding how to create the sample space in this case. We can also use a tree diagram as well and list the sample space out in roster notation, or roster form if you prefer to say roster form. The event says, then give all the outcomes for the event choosing the letter C. Looking at my sample space, choosing the letter C, that is 1C, 2C, 3C. And that is the answer to the question. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you understood it. Hope it made sense on how to create a sample space. I'll see you soon. Take care.